I'll say I'll catch up to this other guy whom I don't know, the stranger.
The Hoken guy, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say, excuse me.
He's just walking. He doesn't really acknowledge you.
Excuse me. Hoken.
Cannon guesses a lot.
You haven't been told his name yet.
Oh. Gifka, what's this guy's name?
His name is Hoken.
Hoken.
He
Wait
doesn't-
up.
He grunts, but he doesn't turn.
Sir, Captain. Elder.
What? He doesn't turn to face you. He just keeps walking.
You're not very nice. Wait up.
What has Cannon become? Like, I can't work it out.
I'm just picturing him like a little kid just talking. Hey, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Hey.
I imagine him like, you know how you see like a fucking, like when a knight walks into a fantasy town and all the kids run around him. That's what I imagine this is like. Like he's just kind of like, have you killed a guy? Have you? Have you? And it's like,
You're so big. You're so cool.
that's what I imagine that's like.
Anyway.
Yeah. Boo.
He does not respond to "you're not very nice," and just continues to head on.
Do you? Okay, well I'll keep talking to him. Do your people kind of know anything about metal smithing?
We don't have the supplies for that.
Okay, I kind of gathered that. Just thought I'd ask. Gifka. I'll fall back to Gifka.
I'm probably walking like right beside Hoken.
I'll turn my head. Gifka.
You're not very nice.
Do you know? You seem to be able to reason with these folks? He's our he is a legion, right? Isn't he?
Yeah.
Hoken.
Yeah, he's a legion.
I just give you a blank stare.
I'd say you know, you might be able to reason with him more. Maybe it's a a racial thing. Maybe I'm just not welcome. But do you think you could ask him about our weapons? Because we're kind of in the same boat. We're brothers. You're brothers, but me and him aren't brothers. You get what I'm saying? You feel me?
He does not seem inclined to communicate with us.
Work with me.
Gifka doesn't see the sense in trying to at this moment.
I'll fall back to Caswell. Caswell, brother.
He says like wringing his beard out of cat hair or something like that.
What?
Caswell,
Yes.
how are you?
Wet.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I don't suppose you happen to notice or find any sort of raw materials in the woods while you were wandering aimlessly?
No. I was
Okay.
I was thinking I was going the right way.
Oh. Well, that's to your credit. I guess I'll walk by myself silently then. Nobody feels like chatting.
Cannon actually says this out loud.
I guess I'll be back here if anybody needs me.
What?
That is apparently met with great relief by the group.
No fuzzy chairs.
They move down the path that they originally led you down, Gifka, and eventually it takes hours, as I said. Although they know a very good path, so you reckon that their travel speed is much like your travel speed was outside of the jungle, faster, basically. You all now see as well. You approach this village. Into the clearing. Excuse me.
You're excused.
And everyone's asleep. Yeah, you went to the clearing, you see the village, you see the horseshoe shape, you see that some of them are old escape pods, you see that the one is obviously a very large and important escape pod, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He continues to lead your group. The other, again, his sort of assembled party disassembles itself and goes to its various huts or jobs. And Hoken leads you to the main escape pod thing again,
Okay.
and expects you all to enter at this point.
I'll just walk in.
Yeah, I'll just walk in.
Might as well.
I'll put on a very mean-looking, very serious face, and I'll come in and I'll bring up the rear,
Grumpy cat. I like it.
Whatever.
like I mean business.
Like you mean business. You all discover the scene that I described earlier. One large portion of the ship is curtained off by fabrics and backlit by candles.
Yeah,
there's-
just pop on your cameras again, guys.
What happened?
Skype cameras. Pretty bad.
Oh.
Just pop them back on.
Oh, you've reached the 4-hour limit for this group video call.
Yeah, it's fine. Just pop them back on, and it should pop up after a while. Yeah, continue.
Right. So, backlit curtain, etc.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Do I see this escape pod? Like I could like turn it, like use it for parts.
It might have salvage. I mean,
Okay.
anything could, theoretically.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll put that in the file.
All right, that's filed away. Can has started to file, and it is filed away. So there's plenty of places to sit, but you are left in silence. Briefly.
Is this room like awkward for me to be in? Out of curiosity.
No, there's enough height for you, but just. You definitely had to crouch to enter. But
See, my character would be about the same height.
Yeah. So you had to crouch to
So,
enter.
yeah.
And there's definitely enough room for you. There isn't enough room for Hoken. He has to scrunch in.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, can you like restart your camera, man? It's not showing up for me.
I'll sit as far away from Dr. Talios as I can.
I'm just standing up. I'm not sitting
Is it
down. or
showing up
anything
now?
like that. I give it a few minutes and we'll try again.
I say yours isn't showing up for me.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yours isn't showing up for me either.
Same.
Oh, mine.
I'm getting Cannon and Caswell. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
Jake.
that's fine.
I get
Anyway.
Jacob and Graham. Well, whatever.
We'll continue. Yeah.
Caleb's just been replaced by a scary, spoopy skeleton, or Krillin.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
which now means, of course, that he's going to die before the session's over,
Yep.
and give everyone else a power boost.
Yeah. But then I'll be revived at the beginning of the next one, right?
No.
You have to find the Dragon Balls first. Anyway, you guys are left in the silence for a little while. Anyone can give me an awareness check if they are so inclined.
I will.
I'm so good at rolling. I might as well.
11. I gotta re-roll the 1.
How about 9?
So I got 12.
15.
Yeah, just leave it
Alright.
like that, Caleb. That'll be fine.
Was your awareness roll for this an 8, Gifka? Did you roll first,
Yeah.
or have you not rolled at all yet?
I rolled. It was 9.
Okay. Dr. Talios and Caswell, you can hear the labored breathing of something behind the curtain.
Alright, I want to say, whoever you are, it sounds like you have respiratory problems. Perhaps there's something that I could do for you.
Come closer.
I walk inside the curtain.
Oh.
So you pass the curtain, and
Mhm.
in the dim light of the candle light, what you see in front of you, Talios, you're the only one who would probably recognize it, is a legitimate alpha Nephilim.
You are quite an old one.
Oh my, he says. It has been some time since I saw another.
I'm going to go past the curtain at this point at hearing the two of them talk.
I think we lost Graham, by the way.
Entirely? Oh no.
Yeah. Why don't we just
Yeah.
restart the call real quick?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
try and restart the call, see if we can get people back.
Alright, let's do this. Restart.
Hi.
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 Come on, Graham.
We are technically at the end of the session,
Yeah, it's fine.
and I wouldn't want to keep Graham out of this interaction.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can't get him back, we can just end.
Did he actually go offline?
He's still online on Skype, but he's just not. He can't rejoin the call. Apparently,
Literally, he said that.
he hasn't said that, but that's
I
what I'm
see.
seeing.
Yeah, he is still online, but
Alright, we're going to take a quick minute break here. We're going to try to sort this out so that, yeah, it's just Skype
Oh.
being Skype. So.
Wait, hold on a sec. Are you here, Graham?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Oh.
My internet just cut off all of a sudden.
Ah, okay,
Oh.
that'd be it. Alright, well, we'll continue as is, because, yeah. So what did you hear
Okay.
last, Graham?
I heard something about Alpha Nephilim.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. So yeah, the guy behind the curtain is an alpha Nephilim, and Caswell has also gone past the curtain.
Yep.
You see a hideous monstrosity of girth and tentacle-like appendages and just a barely humanoid head, which is also sort of animal-like with a muzzle.
Alright, I'm definitely not...
I recoil slightly, but not enough to not enough for me to just want to go back across the curtain. I want to see I want to see this.
Alright, so I say, my name is Dr. Holes Telios. My father, Junifer, and my mother, Niram, they are both alphas. I am the offspring of alphas.
Yes, I see that. Good. You were with the reclamation.
You are keen, yes.
Good. Good to have another. Good to have more brains in this operation.
Operation? You mean this
Forgive me.
village?
I have picked up their phrases in my time here.
You must have been here quite a time.
I first came here during the war, which I am to understand has been over for some time.
Yes. Almost... Oh, God, I hate... What's the time frame on this again?
It's been like 130 years.
Alright.
I'd probably say that 130 years now, I think.
Yes, what the cat says is true. 130 odd years.
You detect what could only be described as the closest thing to a sigh that an alpha Nephilim is capable of. Something like that.
Yeah.
Dave, why don't you talk like that? Why aren't you Space Jamaican?
Well, I'm not full alpha. I'm a
Nor
Agreed
would
on that.
every alpha Nephilim talk like this guy, because he has also apparently been here for 130 years at least.
smoking
Am
that
I being
fat
forced
chronic.
to be in this hut?
Yeah, Hoken's outside with a spear.
Oh, okay. Well,
Standing watch.
I guess I'll be where they are.
Yeah, I'm
Do
just
you
sitting
wanna
in one of
move?
the chairs unless I'm called over.
You move behind the curtain then, Cannon?
Sure.
What is it that I'm supposed to call you?
Oh, I have not named myself.
For strictly ease of conversation, I suggest that you do.
Yes, yes.
The species that I've been around prefer two names, a first and a last.
How do you, so I see him. Can you describe him for me again? I missed that part.
He is a very fat, girthy version of Talios with tentacles like appendages.
Well, I'll come in during this name conversation. I'll say, how do you feel about Tubbsy?
Do not listen to this one. He has Tourette's. It is being diagnosed.
My face is dead serious.
I have never needed a name. I have always worked through Hoken. I am sure you noticed the reaction of the villagers to you, Dr. Talios.
Most react that way.
If you must name me, I have no problem with this, Tubbsy.
I would not suggest such a name. It is ill befitting of someone of your age.
Where I'm from, it is a
Yes,
very
but you are
prestigious
not.
name.
You are not of us.
Please don't talk.
Ha 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 ha. He does that fake laugh, or again, or maybe real laugh. It's hard to tell. He does that real impression of a fake laugh. It does not matter.
Very well. You will be known as Tubbsy.
What matters is, I am to understand your ship escaped the tractor beam.
Well, you say escaped, I say destroyed.
It may have
I
blown
am
up at the
told
end.
by Hoken and Remy that your ship has crashed on two different parts of our little space.
From what I can tell, that is indeed correct information.
This is the first salvage in a long time that the robots will not have before us, you see.
Are you talking of the mechanoids?
Yes, the mechans. They are the problem here, you understand.
Yes, we wouldn't be here if they weren't here.
Yes, it's true for everyone. Somehow your ship escaped, at least in two pieces. And for once we may be able to recover something of use on this godforsaken planet. If we get there first.
Godforsaken? I am not sure of that terminology. What are you referring?
I apologize. I have once again picked up their parliaments. They call it that. Often.
Fair enough.
I'll go back out to where Gifka's at if he's not in there.
Yeah, I'm just sitting out in
If you wish us to
lobby, I
salvage,
guess you'd call it.
the reclamation, there are certain things that we will require.
Oh?
Yes,
How about food and shelter?
that is most obvious. I was talking particularly about our personal belongings that we were able to reclaim from the reclamation ourselves.
Yes.
We would like them to be repaired.
We have nothing to repair them with. You have seen that our men use sticks for defense.
This is most troubling. How long have you been here, would you say?
the war was still going strong when I chased a fleeing vessel here.
I can
And was
understand why
captured.
you are still alive, but how is it that the rest are?
This is, for many of them, they are 5th generation. Ships come all the time. But you are the first in a few decades.
I see. We will go about this task mostly because it helps us as well. Have you ever made any indications about leaving this, as you say, godforsaken planet?
The mechanids have everything of use. We have never had a chance. So rarely does anyone even escape them. We get ships, often with no new survivors.
Very well. We have done combat with such things. However, as I said, our gear requires maintenance. It is not something that can be overlooked. If we wish to battle with such things, this is something that we need to organize post-haste. Be that through the reclamation, or be that through any services you have here. That is our #1 priority.
The reclamation of the reclamation.
Yep.
Yes. It is as Gifka says.
The best we can do for that is sticks. I am sorry.
Very well. Let us arrange a party of some of your finest, and we will go there and we will find what we need.
Yes, good. You will go with Hoken soon, but you might consider 2 groups. As I understand it, the vessel split and landed far away from each other. We cannot miss the opportunity. If we focus only on one, we may only get one.
How have you combated the mechanids before? Surely you're not using simple sticks to beat these things.
It seems for some reason they are they forgive the parlance, in a bad way too. Their weapons seem makeshift. He struggles to find words in this sentence.
The ones we did combat with aboard the Reclamation seemed pretty able. They were shot at us via canisters, I assume from the Earth's surface, or the surface of this godforsaken planet, as you've come to call it.
They launch from the spire after trapping a vessel.
Maybe we can simply halt the spire. But again, we need to salvage first.
Do not get ahead of yourself. You will see how hard it is to survive here on your mission. Go now.
Very well. And I leave the little room that he's in, I guess.
Yeah, you're allowed to move back into the... Nothing stops you.
And I approach Gifka and Cannon. I assume because Caswell heard the whole thing. He's like,
Yeah.
did you guys hear what Tugsy has said?
Did we hear wreckage?
Yeah. This was
Okay.
not a whisper conversation.
Okay. Yes. Are we going to split into 2 groups?
I believe it is probably the best.
Very well.
Potentially even in groups of 3, since we have Hoken. He was, by all means, quite able.
All right. So unless you guys are going to ask further questions of Tubbsy, we this can basically be the end.
I agree.